Hello everyone, welcome back to Scent and Moments channel. I'm Shalima, I hope you're all well, and in this video I want to talk about my top 10 best patchouli fragrances. I love patchouli fragrances, although it was not a note that I immediately fell in love, but I in time learned to appreciate it, and now I absolutely love patchouli based scents. Patchouli usually came across very mature, more gentleman. Usually patchouli fragrances are earthy, can lean also into gourmand territory because they can have that chocolatey, cakey feel, but they also can be just green herbal. Patchoulis can be more spicy, so you have a lot of types of patchouli and you have thousands and thousands of patchouli based scents. So I have here 10, well actually they are 11 fragrances. I will do 3 honorable mentions, 1 I have here and 2 I have yet to add into my collection. They are forever on my wish list, but well, I can't have them all at the same time, but I hope to add those 2 fragrances that I will mention. So as an honorable mention, number 1 is Psychedelique from Jovoy. This is very well known and it's such a stunning patchouli scent. It's very earthy, it's full on patchouli, it's a bit boozy. I mean, it's fantastic. I absolutely love that fragrance. Psychedelique from Jovoy. Sadly, Jovoy fragrances aren't to be found here in Portugal. Well, I just need to order it online, but I already tried several times on my trips through Europe, so I already tried that fragrance and that's why it's on my wish list. I've been for a while now, but I hope to add that fragrance in the near future. So Psychedelique from Jovoy, first honorable mention. Second honorable mention is from the house of Chanel and it's from the Les Exclusive. It is Coromandel Eau de Parfum. What a stunning patchouli scent, so elegant, so sophisticated, just like a Chanel fragrance is. So good. I mean, it's so sexy, it's so sensual. The performance isn't fantastic, but it will last through the entire day. It doesn't project all that much, but the longevity actually is quite nice. So again, it's also on my wish list. It's Coromandel from the list exclusive from Chanel. And last but not least, as an honorable mention, number 3, it's from the house of Mugler and it is the classic A Men. This one right here. I just recently got this. I mean, it was last week that I got this, and actually I will do a video, a fragrance haul video, and this one will be featured there, of course. This, man, is fantastic. I love Mugler, I love this line, and it's this fragrance that started all. Released in 1996, quite revolutionary at the time. It's a gourmand scent, a masculine gourmand fragrance. So you have coffee, you have caramel, a heavy dose of this chocolatey patchouli. It has this tar accord, which doesn't make this the most mass appeal scent, but I love this so much. Finally, I have this fragrance. I mean, it took me forever to add this one. I have several other A Men flankers, but the original was missing. Not anymore. Man, this is fantastic. Well, just an honorable mention because I just recently got this, so I want to talk about the other fragrances that I've been enjoying more. But still, this one is fantastic. Great performance also. Thierry Mugler A Men, the original. And now let's dive into this list, and it will be in a specific order from number 10 to number 1. So coming in number 10 from the house of Nishane, and it is Pachuli Kozha. This one right here, gorgeous fragrance. Number 10 because you have a lot of notes here. Patchouli is here, it's earthy, it's damp, but you have a heavy dose of honey. You have a heavy dose of incense, very peppery also. It's quite resinous, So you have a lot of things going on. This is a very intense fragrance. If you love fragrances like Laudano Nero from Tiziana Terenzi or Black Afgano, you'll definitely love this one. I'm not saying that this is like an inspired by fragrance of those two, but it's in that category. It's very dark, very bold, and very rich, intense. It's, man, it's breathtakingly amazing. I love this. So coming in number 10 spot is Pachuli Kozha from Nishane. In the number 9 spot, and talking about Tiziana Terenzi, it's a stunning fragrance. Well, just number 9 for the same reasons of Nishane fragrance. It is Ursa. This one right here. Gorgeous looking bottle. Like, I absolutely love the bottle presentation of this line. Ursa is patchouli, but very boozy, leathery. It has oud also. So again, patchouli, it's not the main accord. It's prominent, but you also have a lot of booze, a lot of oud, leather. So it's, again, very intense, very dark, and you can fill a room with this one. The performance is fantastic. It will last you through the entire day and night, so performance is no issue whatsoever on this one. This is often compared with by Guerlain Straight to Heaven and Straight to Heaven Extreme. Yes, I can see the resemblance. They have similarities, but this one is more intense in my opinion, so that's why I prefer this one. Man, so good. Number 9 spot is from Tiziana Terenzi, and it is Ursa. Now, coming in the number 8 spot from the house of Davidoff, and this is a cheapie. It is Zino. This fragrance is also a classic, and the quality is fantastic. 20 euros for a 125 ml bottle like this, and what a stunning scent. Spicy, fougere-ish patchouli. Earthy, damp, dark patchouli. So good, so masculine. It's mature, it's gentlemanly. It's smoky even. It has this damp cigar impression. I love Zino from Davidoff. It's a stunning patchouli. The patchouli here, it's more prominent than in Ursa and Nishane Patchouli Kozha. But still, you have more things going on, but patchouli here starts to be more prominent. Man, I love this. This doesn't smell cheap at all. The performance, it's quite good, at least on my skin. I absolutely love this. Highly advise you to try this one if you are searching for a patchouli scent that it's still versatile. I consider this to be a versatile fragrance. It is Zino from Davidoff. The next fragrance that I want to mention is from the house of Guerlain, and I could have mentioned a couple of Guerlain fragrances, but well, for the sake of this video, I will just mention this one. It is Heritage Eau de Toilette. Heritage Eau de Toilette, it's very woody, and you have a heavy dose of patchouli. Man, this is so good. It's refined. This is very elegant, sophisticated, and still mature, masculine. This has the elegance and the complexity of Guerlain. I love this. This is more centered in patchouli. So as you are noticing, as we are going upper in this list, the patchouli is more prominent in each fragrance. And here, it's very prominent. But also you have sandalwood, cedarwood. It's very woodsy. It has some spices, but the patchouli is quite prominent. I love this one. I prefer this one to the Eau de Parfum. I think this one has more complexity. You see the development of the Eau de Toilette, and the Eau de Parfum, it's more about the vanilla, patchouli, but it's quite flat, much more skin scent. This one projects more, performs better overall, so that's why I prefer the Eau de Toilette Heritage from Guerlain. In the number 6 spot, it's a masterpiece from Frederic Malle, and it's not Monsieur, it is Portrait of a Lady. Portrait of a Lady, number 6, just because this is more about rose, spices, and patchouli. Patchouli here, it's green, but it's very intense. But still, it's woodsy, but still the rose and the spices are more prominent. And then you have patchouli. That's why this is just number 6, but nonetheless, this is a fantastic scent. I consider this to be more of a rose scent than a patchouli, but the patchouli here is also quite prominent. After all, this is a rose patchouli combo scent with spices, with cloves actually. But still, I love this fragrance so much. It's so full, intense, and again, very elegant and very gentlemanly. Yes, don't get fooled by the name Portrait of a Lady. This is still a very masculine scent in my opinion. And it's a stunning scent. Rose and patchouli done to perfection. The best in this genre, hands down. From Frederic Malle, it is Portrait of a Lady. Now let's move on to the top 5. In the number 5 spot, from the house of Ramon Monegal, the fragrance is Mon Patchouli. Gorgeous looking bottle. I love Ramon Monegal's presentation. I love the color of the liquid in this one. I mean, I love this bottle. This is a 50 ml bottle size and the concentration is eau de parfum. I already did a review of this one. This is a very unique take on patchouli. Oh man, fantastic. You have salty aquatic nuances, very prominent salty aquatic nuances. This has Calon after all, so this goes into a aquatic salty territory with a heavy dose of this herbal green patchouli. Man, I absolutely love this. This is done so well. It's also sweet, has some sweetness in here, but it's not too much. So unique, so sensual. This smells like the end of summer. Is literally what this smells like. It's the end of summer. Man, I love this one. Great performance. Like almost all Ramon Monegal fragrances, this will last you through the entire day. Will project a lot, so go easy on the trigger with this one. And actually, it's quite likable. I usually get some good feedback with this one. It's quite unique because of the aquatic, the salty nuances, the green herbal patchouli with some sweetness. I love this. It's very unique. It's Mon Patchouli from Ramon Monegal. In the number 4 spot, it's from the house of Diptyque and it is Tempo Eau de Parfum. This has some similarities with Lich from Guerlain, L'Instant de Guerlain. Right now it's L'Instant de Guerlain Eau de Parfum. It used to be Lich, yeah, L'Instant de Guerlain Eau Extrême. This goes in that territory, but it has more smooth. It's more smooth. Doesn't have the anise part. It's not as cacao-ish as the L'Instant is. This one, it's definitely more about this earthy, spicy patchouli. It's more smooth. It's more soft. This one is like a baby patchouli. It's quite retro, but it's very tame. The patchouli here, it's the main note, definitely, but it's soft. It has that elegance of Diptyque. It's still earthy, it's damp, spicy, but it's soft at the same time. Performance actually, it's quite good. Projects quite well in the first couple of hours, lasts you through 8 to 9 hours, so good performance overall. After all, this is an eau de parfum concentration. I really do love this one. Tempo from Diptyque. And the next fragrance that I have here in the number 3 spot, it's from the house of Andy Tower, and it's from the Towerville collection. It is Patch Flash. Patch Flash is so good. It's quite boozy, it's ambery, and it has a lot of patchouli. It's so addictive. And don't get fooled by this tiny 30 ml, because the projection, the longevity, the performance of this fragrance is really good. And it's quite affordable. I mean, a brand new 30 ml bottle like this will run you for 69 euros. So quite affordable, and it's very rich, intense, borderline opulent, but very gentlemanly at the same time. It's woodsy, it's earthy, ambery. Oh, it's breathtakingly amazing. I love this Patch Flash, and that's why it's in the number 3 spot from any tower. It's fantastic. It's one of the best of this collection. In the number 2 spot is from House of Reminiscence, and it is Patchouli. This, first of all, I love the bottle presentation, and this is quite affordable. A 100 ml bottle size like this will run you for 40 euros. It's, man, and this was released in the 70s, in 1970 if I'm not mistaken. Wow. This is a gourmand patchouli, but a very versatile, because it's smooth, it's soft, but still it's very intense. It's earthy, it's cakey, it's chocolatey. Oh man, it's fantastic. I mean, I absolutely love this bottle presentation. Love the color of the liquid. The performance, it's good, but I mean, it will not scream out of your skin. At least it does not on my skin. This will not project all that much. You will not feel a room with this one, but it will last you through the entire day. It's not like a beast mode scent, but it's fantastic. I love this fragrance. I mean, the quality here, this is a niche fragrance through and through. It's a great bang for your buck. Again, cakey, intense, damp, earthy, chocolatey, patchouli. It's a full-on patchouli, but it's wearable, it's versatile, because it will not be overwhelming. So I think this is a fantastic scent, very affordable. If you're searching for a stunning patchouli scent, check this one out, Reminiscence Patchouli. It's fantastic, and also great presentation. And last but not least, my number 1. Some of you already know what the fragrance is. It's from the house of Profumum Roma, and it is Patchouli. This one right here. This is my all-time favorite patchouli. No, this is insane. How good this is. Damn. This is truly breathtakingly amazing. You have an overdose of patchouli in here. It's earthy, it's chocolatey, it's cakey, it's full, it's intense, dark, rich. You also have a lot of myrrh. It's ambery. It's fantastic. It's resinous. Wow, man. Patchouli from Profumum Roma. It's the best in its genre. In my opinion, I prefer this to Jovoy Psychedelique. I prefer this to Coromandel from Chanel. I love this through and through. I mean, this is the best, in my opinion. It's the best patchouli ever created. You can fill a room with this one. You need to go easy on the trigger. It will last you through over 24 hours easily. It's very oily, it's very concentrated, and it's very mature, it's very gentlemanly. It has that old manish feel, but for me it's a masterpiece from Profumum Roma, Patchouli. Man, I love this. It's my favorite It has everything that I want in a patchouli scent. Just about patchouli, but with a backup of resinous nuances, a bit sweet also, and the performance is through the roof. Man, I love this one. It's absolutely fantastic. Profumum Roma Patchouli, it's my number one, my favorite, the best patchouli fragrance, of course, in my opinion. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below, what are your favorite patchouli fragrances? Do you love patchouli fragrances? Tell me everything in the comments down below, guys, and see you in the next one. Take care. Ciao.